Dr. Andrew Fleming, the British Deputy High Commissioner for East and Northeast India, is with us here at Dharitri and Orissa Post Office. I welcome you, Dr. Fleming.
Thank you, my friend.
We're very happy you are here with us today. So this is your third or your fourth trip to Odisha?
Actually, it's my 12th trip to Odisha.
Seriously?
Seriously, sir, yes.
Well,
I keep coming back to one of the most beautiful states in India.
thank you. You like it, I'm glad.
I don't like it. I love it. Okay?
Okay.
There's an important difference.
Sure there is. So what brings you to Odisha this time?
This time is quite a busy program. We've managed to meet two ministers. Minister for Electronics and IT. I think he also has the Health and Family Welfare profile as well. And also the Minister for Science and Technology. Plus we've had engagements with two secretaries covering again the electronic and IT and energy portfolio and also science and technology. So we've had really important discussions with them. We've also done an interaction with the Export Promotion Council, which supports the tech network here. That's become quite a vibrant chapter. We're really impressed with the people there, and we've had a good session there today. And we've also just come from a bit of a working group with the CII women, because a few of them came to the UK at the end of 2023 on a visit, and this was really about follow-up on that and what they might do next. So all of those, plus it's the Rare Earth Conference is taking place today, so I've also been attending some of that. So busy, and the busyness will continue to tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm meeting the Skills Secretary. Skilling is definitely a big priority in this and many other states, trying to ensure jobs for young people in the future. And we brought a skilling mission here in March of this year. So it was following up, or will be following up on that mission. You know, and I fully expect to be back here at least a couple more times before the end of the year. So that will take me up to 40.
Wonderful. Since you've been coming here for some time now, you said it's your 13th or 14th trip, do you see any transformation that is noticeable? Physical or attitudinal? Or?
I think I will answer your question a bit of a different way, in very diplomatic style.
Please.
So, actually, the more you visit a state, the more you learn about it, the more you understand it. And this state is a little bit different to many other states, many other tier 2 cities, in that, you know, I've been in 21 or 22 Indian states perhaps. And in the bigger cities you tend to have people from all over the place. But here it seems that it's very much the Odia people that are running the businesses, the Odia people that are here, or at least people who have lived in Bhubaneswar and other cities for a long time, rather than lots of other people coming in from different parts of the country. That's one of the dynamics that I find interesting, because in many other states, big companies have all kinds of people working for them, with them. But here it seems, if I can say, it's like a little bit of a homegrown state, very proud, and has its own type of innovation. The businesses think about things like sustainability, which, you know, matter to my government, and you know, very innovative, very sharp. And we've had some really, really excellent meetings and conversations with people from multiple business sectors. So but almost all of them are either generations living in Odia or actually Odia of origin, one or the other. And I think that is something that I've increasingly come to notice and appreciate, because India is a big and diverse country, and in each state there's different characteristics. And as I said at the beginning, I really love this state. The people are very gentle, very soft, but very bright and very ambitious. And they're here, staying here in the state, trying to ensure that its growth continues. And it has, after all, one of the most remarkable growth paths over the last 30 years.
I'm glad this is an interesting observation. Since you've been coming to Orissa, let me ask you a personal question. Do you like the food here?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I do like the food here. I get to try lots of different foods. Often I come here, I'm doing events, so the food is never the best. Buffets
No,
are never a good thing. But there was one particular time I came here and I had a couple of hours free at lunchtime. And my colleague, who's been sitting here representing the UK for more than 20 years, took me for an Odia thali. And that was one of the best meals I've had in the state. And I noticed that my Deputy High Commissioner in Delhi recently came to the state and had the same, more or less the same dish, and posted about it on media, about how much she enjoyed having that dish. So that made me smile. I don't know if she saw my own post or if it was just a coincidence. But yes, I like authentic food of pretty much everywhere I go, but home cooked, or at least something that is a bit more personal, is my preference.
We've been in Dharitri and Orissa Post. We have been working in the field of environment and climate change, and we've been involved in the youth of the state. Are you planning something? Is the British government involved in anything to do with climate change as far as Orissa is concerned? Because we are a state, now the rest of India is also getting affected, like there has been floods in the north of India, there has been extreme heat in the central part of India, other parts are also getting affected, but Orissa has historically been a state that has borne the brunt of climate change, from floods to droughts to everything that you can think of, cyclones. Do you have something that involves the youth, or where the future would be impacted?
We've worked with many different climate things over the years, but specifically for the youth. Let me talk about something we did recently, and that was produce environment education packs for children, both of primary and secondary age, with the Odisha state government, and they have been produced in the Odia language. And we're grateful to the government of Odisha for their interest in this important environmental issue, and for the ability to engage young people and stakeholders in areas like Chilka Lake on a collaboration of data, marine litter. So if you can manage to engage young people on these kind of issues, my belief is it stays with them for lifetime. So the books have been produced, but they're in the process now of soon being distributed. That will happen probably on one of the subsequent visits I spoke about. And I'm very optimistic that that's something that will help. And we continue to look at other opportunities, because I completely agree that engaging young people is transformational. If you teach a young person not to litter, they will not only tell off their peers, they will tell off their parents, who are often the biggest offender. And I learned that when I was in Hyderabad. So the more we can do on this, the better. But to answer your question very honestly, after these books are released, we haven't got anything immediately in the pipeline, but I'm always very open and willing to come and engage young people on this topic, and indeed you've kindly asked me to do so I hope that I'll be able to do that.
Thank you, Dr. Fleming, and I hope you will keep coming back to Orissa, and your involvement and your love for the state will be manifest. And thank you very much for sparing your time and coming to visit us at Dharitri and Orissa Post Office.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks.